Hey, in this video you learn how to merge Excel files with ChatGPT and Python. Multiple Excel files in one single Excel file. So let's begin. As input Excel files, we will use the same files we were working on in the previous video. So if you don't have these files, please find them attached in the lecture resources. I'll show you how they look like from the inside. So you want to make sure these files are inside the Excel_files directory. So here they are. I can also show you from my file system here. So each of them, if I open them, they'll look something like this, right? So each file has 3 columns: employee, monthly salary, annual salary, and the same goes for the other files. So the requirement here is that all the files should have the same structure, the same column names, the same number of columns, but the rows can be different. So the resulted file will be one single file containing the name of the column, and in our case the merged file will contain 6 rows. So these 2 rows, these 2, and these 2 as well, so 6 rows in total. Now we'll use 3 Excel files for this program, but the program of course can work with any number of files. So let's begin. I'm inside section 2 here, so make sure you are also inside section 2 directory, and I've got this Excel files directory here, right? So now I can create a new file, a new Python file here. But let's go to ChatGPT first to create that script, and then we put that script in Thony. So again, you want to describe your input data, your input files. I have multiple Excel files in a directory or folder if you like. It's the same thing. So the name is important, Excel_files. Don't forget the underscore. The name should be exactly as what you see here. So we are describing that the files are inside this directory, and the directory has these exact names, so with lowercase letters here as well. So we do this top-down approach where we describe the folder first, and then we describe what each file contains. I could say here they all contain the same columns. So it's not necessary in this case to mention the column names of each file, right? But it could be beneficial for ChatGPT to know that the structure of the files is the same, so this will help ChatGPT in taking a decision how to merge that file. So there we described what we've got, the existing data and files, and then we want to say what we want to do. I want to merge the Excel files into one single Excel file containing the data of all files. And then write me a Python script for that. That's it. Press enter and let's wait for the script. Note that ChatGPT is again using the pandas library. So pandas is the extension that makes it possible to work with Excel files in Python. Now you'd ask, do we need to install pandas? No, because you already installed that in the previous video. I suppose you did that already. So that means we can just copy this code. First, make sure that the typing has been completed for the code area, right? It's been completed in my case because ChatGPT is working on these lines. So I can copy the code, go to Thony, create a new .py file here. So make sure that the file is created in section 2 folder, and then make sure that there is an Excel files in this folder. So somewhere here, right click, go to new file, lecture4.py, press enter, paste that code. And yeah, that's the directory Excel files. So this directory is the one in here, And since lecture4.py is located in the same directory with this directory, that means I'll have no errors for this script. So you can save or you can run directly. If you save it, you'll see the file here. Then you can run whatever you prefer. So there we go, we got this arrows, that means the script was executed. So let's do a refresh by going back and then going forward to section 2 again, and that's our merged underscore file .xlsx. That's the output file. So you should also see for a file named maybe similar like mine, but maybe different. What's important is the content of that file. So let's locate that file in our file system. Merged underscore file, which is inside the section 2 folder. So let's go to my file system. So section 2 folder, this one here. Let's see, yeah, there we go. Merged underscore file .xlsx, double click it, and that's our output. So that's the expected output. The correct output, we have these 3 columns: employee, monthly salary, annual salary, and we have the merged data here. So these are the rows of the first input1.xlsx file, these are the rows of the second input, and these are the rows of the third input file. So let me close that. Good job, ChatGPT, and yeah, you're also doing a great job. So thanks for following so far. We have some more interesting automations to perform with ChatGPT and Python. So I'll see you in the next videos.